In this edition of City News, we'll show you why over a dozen vehicles were parked at a local parking lot. Also see which parks are getting a facelift. Plus find out why big trucks were in some residential areas. These stories and much more coming up on City News. Hello and welcome to City News. I'm Jennifer Murillo. The City of Hawthorne Community Services Department held a family fun event for the entire family. We stopped by the Betty Ainsworth Sports Center to bring you the story. Touch a Truck and Children's Book Fair brought construction and transport vehicles, tow trucks, and thousands of books for kids to take home.
What do you guys think of all the free books?
Yay!
Yay! We love books at the house, right?
Yeah.
Fantastic.
So we have Hawthorne School District, we have the South Bay WIB, we have Rooted Friends Project, LA County Library, South Bay Literacy, a lot of different organizations that focus on literacy and promoting literacy for families and kids of all ages.
To see actually the kids taking books and also to behind us, to listen to the stories. So that is fantastic.
Thousands of free books and backpacks, art supplies, and literacy resources were given out to those in attendance.
Books, even coloring books, even some little packets of crayons, and I love it so much.
Today we have around 5,000 books for the children, which is very exciting.
The Hawthorne School District also sees the importance of reading outside the classroom and developed the reading program, Footsteps to Brilliance.
The program is an app-based program. You can load it on any device, and it'll give you an endless bank of books, stories, games, activities, really engaging stuff for kids in English and Spanish.
Many trucks were also brought out for families to learn all about.
A lot of the times the kids see these on the streets, but they don't know what they do. So they wanted to have like a truck show for these heavy pieces of equipment so that the kids could see what they do and get to play with them.
The children are able to come out and go up to the trucks they always see driving down their street, jump into them. As you can hear, honking on the horns.
They get a chance to meet the people who operate the public works trucks, to see what they do, to see how the trucks operate.
I think this is awesome. The variety of trucks that are here, teaching the kids about all the services that are in our city and all of the things that help us with our day-to-day lives. It's awesome.
There was a great turnout for this first-time event that the Community Services Department says they hope to bring back in the future. To learn about future events in Hawthorne, visit the city website at www.cityofhawthorne.org. The second annual World Fest recently took place at Hawthorne Memorial Park. Those who attended enjoyed live music, booths, jumpers, and food trucks.
That we celebrate all the culture in Hawthorne because we're the city of good neighbors, so we want to do this every year to celebrate life, to celebrate culture.
Stay tuned to Hawthorne Community Television for a full recap of this event. 2 local parks are nearing completion on their renovations. Ernesto Giles has more.
The City of Hawthorne has been hard at work renovating Holly Glen Park and Jim Thorpe Park. Both locations will be receiving new improvements.
We actually reconstructed the entire play equipment area. We added new exercise equipment so that people can come out here and exercise. We're going to be adding dog stations.
Martinez is here involved doing the restoration and renovation of basically all the walkways in the park. We're installing new play equipment, new rubber matting, as you can see, and also in restoring the tennis courts.
The cost for both projects is expected to be around $1.5 million, and funding is coming from Proposition 68 and Measure A.
Community is happy. We come out here and we have residents walk by and tell us how happy they are to see all these new improvements.
Some of the other improvements at Holly Glen include refinishing the bathrooms, adding a pickleball court, and installing security cameras.
Today we're actually pouring behind me 20,000 square feet of concrete. We are rebuilding the basketball court, the walkways, and eventually the parking lot as well.
According to Selena Acuna, both parks are expected to be completed by early October. Reporting for HCTV, I'm Ernesto Giles.
For more information on park projects, visit the city website at www.cityofhawthorne.org and search for Prop 68. Construction has been taking place in some Hawthorne neighborhoods. We stopped by one area to bring you the story. Asphalt is just one of the many street improvements starting in neighborhoods in Hawthorne.
They grinded out about 2 to 3 inches of asphalt, and behind me they're just leveling it out to make sure it's all ready for the asphalt to come in.
The repaving of streets will continue over the next couple of months in different areas of the city. Public Works used a pavement management software to determine what streets were in most need of work.
That software analyzes and determines the drivability and rideability of the streets all around Hawthorne. So based on that software, we were able to determine which streets needed the most improvement.
Improvements are being made with money from grants such as SB1, the NTA Grant Fund, and some local funds.
If your neighborhood is part of the local street improvement project, you will get a flyer in your mailbox that says what days that the crew will be out here to work on your street. It asks you to not park during certain times so that it allows our crew to work on your street. And then afterwards, once we're done, people can go back.
As of now, the streets in the neighborhoods of Burleigh, Del Air, Holly Glen, and Holly Park were selected as needing the most repair. To learn more about this street improvement or others, visit the city website at www.cityofhawthorne.org. Coming up next on City News, find out what was being buried outside City Hall. Also learn why hundreds of cars were lined up for blocks. There's more news ahead. We'll be right back. Welcome back. Hawthorne City Council gathered outside City Hall to bury the new time capsule. A small ceremony was held as the capsule with new items was sealed and put back in the ground.
I consider this kind of like the highlight of the whole centennial because what we're going to put in this box is going to represent a lot of things we've done and how we view the city as individuals.
Council members and city staff were able to memorialize Hawthorne history in the capsule set to be opened in July 2072.
50 years. I included my birthday, my age, the time that I'm writing the letter, the date that I did this.
Thanks to all the staff, thanks to all the people that has made this possible, because you know that as a city council member, we only shine when our staff shine, like when you do the work well.
While some disclose what they put in, others have kept it a secret.
The special part about this is that we're not revealing what we're putting in there because we want everybody in 25 years to discover that.
We hope that all of the things we wanted to realize for this city, that it become a great destination for the South Bay and for the entire county and for the state. All those hopes and dreams we hope will be realized in the next 50 years.
For now, the old items that were brought out from the first capsule are being displayed and swapped out monthly at City Hall for residents and guests to enjoy. To learn all about the first time capsule, view our segment on YouTube by searching Hawthorne Community Television. In the next story, find out what it takes to put on a city event. The city of Hawthorne has held many big events this year, and they all take a lot of work on the day of and even months before. Here's a glimpse into what it took to put World Fest on this year.
We are setting up for the big event that's called World Fest. We're setting up tables, chairs, tents, and kind of just setting up where everyone will go.
Months prior to an event, there are meetings and countless hours that organizers put in behind the scenes.
People don't think about what goes into an event, so I mean there's a lot of work that goes just to make the show start.
We do setup, we do cleanup, we're putting out some booths.
We're going to do balloon arrangements, balloon garlands, and balloon arches. So we're trying to make the place look colorful.
Safety is also considered when planning big events, from signage, barricades, and security, just to make sure everyone has a fun and safe time.
I mean, everyone's having fun on the inside, but the outside's the most important because that prevents you and protects you from like accidents or catastrophes or stuff like that.
Even though it was like smaller things, it's everything that just helps everything run smoothly because it's such a big event. So every little thing matters.
Even though there's always a leader of an event, it takes an entire team and many hands to put something like this together and for it to be a success.
It's crucial because without them, this event wouldn't be made possible.
Once the event is over, crews are ready for breakdown to leave everything like nothing ever happened. Thanks to all the staff, citizens, and vendors who help bring these events to our community. A local utility company is asking residents of Hawthorne for help. Sam Vargas has the details.
Golden State Water Company is trying to raise awareness for a crisis facing Californians.
We are in a severe drought right now in California. We're in our third consecutive year of severe drought, so we have the driest conditions that we've had in about 1,200 years.
The utility company is asking residents to reduce their water usage.
We're asking customers to conserve 20% of water, reduce their water use by 20%. If the drought were to continue, that would get higher and higher.
They're offering several tips on how to help.
Watering or irrigating outdoors 2 days a week. Water after 7 p.m. and before 8 a.m. in the morning. That could save water. Running dishes and dishwashers only when they're full. Changing out irrigation, using smart irrigation controllers.
As well as other incentives.
We offer free water audits for people who really don't know how they're using water. We want to educate our customers on how they're using water and to teach them to use water more wisely.
Their goal is to get people to understand how important this is.
Water is a precious resource and it's limited in California, particularly in Southern California. So it's just essential that we use it wisely so that we have enough for now and for future generations.
Golden State Water Company serves over 15,000 residents in the city of Hawthorne. Reporting for 8CTV, I'm Sam Vargas.
For more information on how to conserve water, visit www.gswater.com/conservation. Many boxes of free food were handed out at the Betty Ainsworth Sports Center. The LA Regional Food Bank, in partnership with LA County Supervisor Holly J. Mitchell's office, held a drive-through food giveaway in response to the American Recovery Plan.
We get a really big turnout, so again, that's very bittersweet that we're able to give a lot of food here, but it also means that there's a really big need to fill in the community.
I appreciate it, and you guys doing a real good job.
Chicken, eggs, and milk were only a few of the items inside the 2 boxes each family received.
So we have a dry staple box, which has like peanut butter, black beans today, spaghetti, also spaghetti tomato sauce, and a bunch of dry goods. It also has rice. We have our Vesta box, which is our produce box, which has like fresh eggs, fresh produce, has yogurt inside.
The goal today, to distribute food boxes to 1,100 families.
We have cars going all the way past Crenshaw to Northrop coming to get some food today.
We hear stories that people come in, they might not have needed it yesterday, but they just lost their job, or they know somebody that's going through just hard times.
It's important to come out here and help out people and make sure everyone gets food, all the hungry people.
A need that continues during this time, especially with the increase of food prices.
Yes, very beneficial, especially with the economy we are in today.
Families are still struggling because the economy is very, we have inflation. Food is very expensive in the supermarket. So to see people coming to get the food, I'm happy that they're coming because then they will have at least a week of worth of food.
The LA Food Bank continuously supports local agencies to help anyone in need and continue their mission of fighting hunger. To find a food distribution near you or to donate, go to the LA Food Bank website at www.lafoodbank.org. When we return, find out why so many companies were under one roof. After a 2-year hiatus, companies were ready to hire employees at an annual job fair. We take you to the Hawthorne Memorial Center to bring you the story. The Los Angeles County Office of Education, in partnership with the City of Hawthorne and several others, brought together the Step Into Success 8th Annual Job Fair.
We have employers anywhere from transportation, childcare, law enforcement, food service. We have a lot of jobs available.
There's a lot of good opportunities on here.
Over 50 employers had more than 1,000 1,000 jobs available and were accepting applications.
To give people more access instead of them, searching the net or going to places. So over here you have 50 chances, right? That hoping that one of them would give you a job.
We have anything from 30 to 40 jobs available. There are positions always available at our company for anybody looking.
I'm hopeful to get at least 50 new hires to come on board.
The qualifications varied for each position, but all required to be at least 18 years of age.
The most basic qualification for our entry-level role of program assistant is a high school diploma.
There's people like myself and my company that are able to give opportunities.
And for some applicants, it was a great day and were hired on the spot.
This was awesome. This was like real jobs, like for the first time, and getting hired on the spot. Yo, come get a job. That's all I can tell you.
Event organizers say that watching applicants get hired makes this event all worth it and will continue to do their part to help others. To view the list of employers that were there and may still be hiring, go to the website hiringspreela.org. An elementary school had its students working it out, all for a great cause. Tony Long Jr. brings us the story.
Children participated in an early morning exercise on the blacktop of Eucalyptus Elementary School as part of their fundraiser to fight childhood cancer.
As a district, we partnered with the American Cancer Society, so each school is doing our part to raise money for that cause. So for us, we've got a lot of things going on, but the culminating event was this. We brought in some of our community partners, and we just wanted to give the kids some extra outdoor recess time.
Nolan, a 5th grade student, was happy to be back outside for an event while supporting the cause.
Well, we haven't done it in a really long time, so I really liked how we came back to it, and I also liked how this time it wasn't to get out and have fun. It was this time to fight childhood cancer.
Abner, another student, had a message for those doctors and patients fighting cancer.
I hope every single doctor that's right now helping people with the cancer, I hope our principal, Mr. Goldstein, could help you guys with that money that he donated for that team. And I wish you guys a good luck.
A couple of community partners that helped the school were Hoffman and Murphy Real Estate, along with the Hawthorne Police Department.
This is the most important thing that we can do, is to give back to kids. And you know what? You don't know when cancer is going to hit you. It doesn't matter who you are, how old you are, and all of us as humanity, as children and adults, have to do something every day to make a difference.
I think it's important that they see that we actually come out here, that it's not just about, just the stuff that goes behind the scenes. I think it's a good opportunity for them to get to talk to us, to meet us, and just to see a friendly face and be familiar with us.
Principal Mike Goldstein said that the school and its partners raised $5,000 for the American Cancer Society. This is Tony Long Jr. for HCTV.
For more events and programs happening at Eucalyptus Elementary School, visit their website listed on your screen. St. Joseph Catholic Church brought its annual party back to the city. Cedric Walton has more.
The St. Joseph Family Fiesta is back for the first time since 2019, and this special party is full of good food, carnival games, and live music performances.
We've been waiting for 3 years for this event, just like many other events, and as you can see, it's starting off with a bang. So I want to make sure that everybody comes and supports St. Joseph's and just comes out and hangs out with their neighbors and have a good time.
Honestly, it's beautiful just to have everyone, because the Family Fiesta is about community, it's about building our faith and doing it together. So it's beautiful to be back. I know that the last 3 years it was tough on all of us because we're so used to being together.
Typically, this festival can field upward to 10,000 people across the 3-day celebration. Many attendees recalled the fun they had at the past events, while some were attending their first family fiesta.
Last time it was around, it was freshman year. Now I'm a senior, but comparing it to freshman year, it was pretty fun. There was a lot of big rides, a lot of fun, a lot of eating, a lot of good memories that I had with my friends. It's honestly a good experience to have here. It's something to share with the family, share with friends, so it's something I highly recommend.
I think it's amazing. I've been living here for about 3 years. This is my first time seeing it back. It's really good. My parents are in town.
They love the fair, so this is a great nighttime pastime, so it's good.
This fiesta is about fun for the entire family. Local businesses were in attendance, local musical artists graced the stage, and if you're lucky, you might win the $5,000 grand prize or some of the other great selections in a raffle. But the most important aspect of this event was the effort to bring people together again.
It's a really good place to have fun. Just in general, just a place to let go of problems that you had in the past, a place to enjoy yourself, be happy, enjoy the moment.
Just come and check it out, even if you're not a churchgoer or anything. It's open to the public. They're all very friendly. I met a lot of the people here. Some of them are volunteers, just helping out, cooking, the cleanup crew. They're all volunteers. So just come out, have a good time.
Family Fiesta is our big community event that we bring everyone together. We get a lot of parishioners. Our church is one of the busiest in the region, but also we get a lot of people from outside. And it's beautiful because then they get to see what we're about. A lot of the booths that are working right now are ministries. So it's not even people, it's people volunteering to work the ministry, and then they see that happening and they want to be part of that.
Now that the fiesta is back, the St. Joseph Committee expects it to be even bigger next year, so make sure you don't miss out. Reporting for HCTV, I'm Cedric Weldon.
If you would like to learn more about the communal efforts at St. Joseph's, visit their website at www.stjosephhawthorne.org. HCTV is both pleased and saddened to announce that our reporter and host, Kayla Moeller, accepted a multi-skilled journalist position for KSTW CBS Seattle Now News in Seattle, Washington. Moeller joined our news team in 2020. Viewers may be familiar with her work as she reported and hosted for City News and was the host for Council Recap. We wish her the best of luck at her new station. She'll be missed. Also, our photographer and editor, Paul Knapp, has retired after working here for over 20 years. We wish him all the best, and he also will be missed. Keep it right here on Channel 22 for these future City News stories. We'll take you to see how the community comes together to clean up the city. Plus, see why kids were dancing around at the Betty Ainsworth Sports Center. And learn why families met at Ramona Elementary for a good cause. That does it for this edition of City News. Thanks for watching. If you have any story ideas, please call us at 310-349-1630 or email us at hctv@hawthorneca.gov. Don't forget you can watch City News online on YouTube by searching Hawthorne Community Television. We'll leave you now with more footage from Touch a Truck. See you next time.